Hi, I'm grateful. Said I was going to make the theory movie about my theory of love, yet I want to make this video first because I think it's very profound, and it was something that really affected my life about 10 years ago, I can't remember, but it really made a change in my life, and it's, are you willing to change? And the reason I ask that is, I am, and as I go on this pilgrimage of love, I'm willing to change how I look and see love. I'm going to bring in all different ideas of love. And while I do have a theory of love, if something happens that I have to change it along the way, I am open and willing to change. Now, the reason I say this is, a lot of times we get so locked up in how we think of something that we create a cognitive bias, and that's what I try not to do. Even though I have a theory of love, I got to start somewhere. I want to take the feedback of everyone, you know, whether it's positive or negative, how they see it. I want to look at it through open eyes because I transformed my life amazingly when I started doing this. And it actually started earlier than when this Are You Willing to Change came around. It happened back in 2000 after my second divorce. I was really forlorn. I didn't know what to do. You know, I still had a little bit of the, you know, religious belief in the God up above and all of that. Yeah, at that time I was like, what's wrong? You know, I was doing the looking up and going, you know, I've done everything, you know, what is wrong? Why isn't anything working out for me? 2 marriages, I was wanting to do it till life was, you know, till marriage do us part, the way the Bible says to do it. And yet it wasn't working. So something happened and I went on a trip to Thailand. Before I went, I realized that I was going to go into a different culture. They were into Buddhism. I knew a bit about Buddhism. Yet I wanted to go and just start immersing myself spiritually with open eyes. And so what I did was I created this saying of, to know Jesus, you have to start with there is no Jesus. No Jesus, K-N-O. No Jesus, N-O, Jesus. And what that means is I was raised Christian. I was raised with an idea of who Jesus was. I had a place where I got a learning about it, and that was in the Bible. And if you hear the helicopters, there's the Whitney fire that's been happening there, and I'll just leave it in here. Thank you guys, because they're saving our mountains and our forests. Just right over the top of me. Back to this. Okay, I'm back. The reason I said the no Jesus was, if I tried to use the Bible to understand Jesus or anything from my past to understand Jesus, I would be coming at it from a cognitive bias. I had to go search and study other different ideas, other different religions, other different cultures, other different books. And honestly, what I came away with was just absolutely amazing. Nothing like I was raised with, but I just have a whole new respect. I feel like I'm walking in what I feel Jesus is, and that's how I learned to know Jesus. Now we're going to go learn love. And so what I'm going to say is throw away everything you know about love and was raised from a child and all the way up and from TV and romance books and all that. Let's throw it all away and let's see if we can come up with a whole different idea about what love is. If you really want to see where I transformed about love, it all had to do with after my third divorce, and I was ready to commit suicide, long story. I was on a bridge ready to commit suicide, yet I didn't, and I realized that I wanted more love in my life, but there was also something else, and that led into my theory. I went home and I was feeling really down. A friend of mine sent me a short video clip of a movie. I watched that movie and something happened in it. Just a short clip, 3 minutes. And I knew I had to find the whole length movie. It was by Louise Hayes, Heal Your Life. This was back when YouTube would just get started. I was making lots of videos and stuff, and for some reason I pulled my video camera out and I held it in front of, well, I actually had a little setup for it and a little background because I was, long story. I sat there and you'll see, I'll put a link to it at the end of this. I looked terrible, and I was saying something basically, I don't know what's going to happen, I just found a video, I'm going to watch it, you know, I did that. About half hour later, I come back and I'm, okay, so you got to watch this video. What happens is a series of videos, and I take videos for like a month. It goes from watching this video, if I don't know what this video is, to you'll see I have my shed packed up and I'm moving to Las Vegas all within 1 month, and it's just magical of how it happened. Something happened in the movie. I'll put links into it below. I'll make sure I get all of this right. But that movie transformed my life. I just threw everything up the window, left my house, everything, and went on. That's what led me on the spiritual journey to right here. Just being open and willing to change. Now, I'm willing to change how I see love, because I know there's something to it. I know I'm supposed to have it in my life, and I'll be sharing that on this journey. So I'm willing to change. Are you? So let's get on with this pilgrimage, and in the next video I'll share my theory of love. I am grateful.